So we're all packed in. I use the hanger clothing hack method, and I feel like I'm gonna love it because unpacking and hanging this stuff all up is gonna be such a breeze, so I'm excited for that. And then there's my car, all packed up as well. And then there's like more stuff in here. So yeah, we're pretty much good to go, and we will be on our way now.
Wanna roll with the tribe, you can find us riding the beat. Rise in the east like sun, no fun. Last year kinda felt like climbing a tree. The higher it seems, more cuts on my knees. Look down, turn my friends enemies on the ground. Pride got me feeling like a leaf falling down. Can it pee catching me for a meet in the ground? Can it pee catching me for a meet in the ground? Look down, turn my friends enemies on the pride got me feeling like a leaf falling down. Can it pee catching me for a meet in the ground? Yeah. Can it pee catching me for a meet in the better know your roots, better check your seed. Kill those weeds with the recipe.
So as you can see, my move back to Waco was very soon. I started school very soon, and it's crazy because my program started on the 8th of this month, which is like last week Tuesday. And when I kid you guys not, that same week we had a quiz, we had homework, we had all kinds of stuff that we were preparing ourselves for and doing, which was crazy to me because, you know, you think, okay, first day of school, first week of school, just orientation, get to know your cohort, get to know your classmates. No, this was literally like jumping off of a cliff and just free falling like into the unknown. So this week we actually had a presentation, which I just did today, and we had a quiz, and then we have homework, and then we have an individual 4 to 6 page paper due. And this is all in the stretch of 2 weeks. I did not realize that the introductory course was actually a 2-week class that goes towards your GPA. That is a grade, and that you do kind of sort of have to pass unless you're kind of done with the program for the most part. So it was crazy. My transition into Waco was not smooth. I felt really alone. I felt just really, I guess, worried about getting around, navigating. Waco is a different city, of course. It's not as small as Huntsville, where I went to undergrad, but it's not as big as Houston, so it's just kind of like learning new roads, learning new streets, getting lost, using my GPS to find the way, or letting my GPS confuse me because, you know, the GPS be playing games. So it was just a really hard transition for me. I just felt, like I said, really alone. At that time, I was the only person living in my apartment, but it was until last week that they brought a roommate. So we're both grad students, and yeah, it just works better like that. I just feel like at least there's someone living in the room next door, and they are considerate and kind and nice and friendly, so that's all cool with me. Definitely a drama-free person, so I definitely was okay with that. These first 2 weeks have been rough. By God's grace, y'all, I got through it. I'm just so happy that I'm done with my presentation. I'm so happy that I'm done with the research part of it, and just really having to, like, you know, I don't know, just overperform in this area just because this is your first experience with anything having to do with the social work realm of things. Overall, I do love the program. I do love that it is a faith integrated practice. So yeah, I really like my program. These 2 weeks, I'm in my 2nd week right now, and these 2 weeks have really given me a lot of hope, a lot of education just on how to handle people in general, how to be more so client focused, and how to be more open to listening and understanding different types of people. And I think that it's just a journey that I'm really excited for, a journey that I'm really looking to learn and figure out how that connection comes into play and how my faith can truly impact my career and it can impact those around me. So I'm really excited for that. The reason why I did go into social work instead of psychology was because social work is a lot more broad, and even though I still am in the clinical area of things, I just prefer social work. I used to be very biased to psychology. I used to, you know, wave my psychology flag, but like honestly, as time has gone on and I've done more research, I prefer where I am. I'm blessed that God took me down this journey and closed doors and opened my eyes to a lot of things, and has now gotten me into a place where I feel like I'm being pushed to grow, pushed to learn, and just able to still do what I desire to do, which is help people, whether it be mental illness, helping them have a better mental health state and frame of mind, and just to learn more in depth about these things. So I'm super excited for that. My internship does start next week. I will be interning at a mental health hospital, so that will give me a lot of experience with the psych side of things, and really just understanding psychiatric care and psychiatric patients. So I'm excited for that. And yeah, the semester is actually kicking off next week, like the 4-month stretches versus a 2-week summer mini semester that I just kind of did. But this semester is starting next week, and I'm optimistic, I'm hopeful. I'm ready to knock out a year, and then to knock out the other year, and then just to be done and, you know, really just have my degree. But I'm definitely also not rushing it. I'm not trying to get it over with, because I truly do want to learn as much as I can learn from this program and to really incorporate that into my life, you know. So yeah, I'm excited for where I am. My cohort and my classmates and everyone is just sweet. The professors are really, really great, and I just feel like I'm where I belong, you know. I feel like perhaps I was created for a time such as this. Perhaps this is what God wants for my life right now, for me to be here in this exact time. The first week I was able to find a home church, which is huge to me because community is so important, and I had been unplugged for so long, and it just felt great to finally come into a church and feel like this is where I want to be. This is where I feel most, you know, at peace. This is where I feel like the word is being preached. Of course, every church has its flaws, but to me, that was just a church where I felt like this is where I can serve. That's just a little bit about my 1-week experience bleeding into the 2-week experience. So moving in was a hassle, I said that already. Of course, the transition is no longer as harsh as it was. Even though my mom did help me move in, she had to leave the next day, so it was still kind of tough just being so far away from all your friends and your family, and just feeling really isolated for a moment in time. But I'm definitely okay now. I've been a little MIA on social media, but I'm trying to do better. I would just ask that you guys put your topics below. I have a ton of stuff that I want to get recorded. I have a ton of stuff that I would like for you guys to kind of share with me in these moments that I do experience. So I'm not leaving out of the loop. I will do my best to vlog, to pump out videos, but just, you know, putting my academics first, and then trying to be as faithful with my stewardship when it comes to my channel, and be as faithful to my loyal subscribers, because you guys are amazing, and I don't take your support for granted. I really do appreciate the love, the encouragement, all the things that you guys send me. You guys are awesome, and I'm so grateful for that. I love all of you guys, I sincerely do. When someone walks up to me in public and says, hey, you know, you're CrystalOTv, and I'm just shocked, first of all, and then I'm overjoyed that, man, like, I can make an impact like this, and this is truly just God's work, you know, and God just using me to do this, and, you know, in doing so, it blessing people and helping people, which is awesome. So I'm gonna pump out a lot more content, content that's not just specifically related to spirituality or your Christian lifestyle, but also content that's just like my day-to-day basis, whether it be a get ready with me, or, you know, a morning routine, or whatever it is. I'm definitely going to be a lot more in different areas, so I'm excited for that too. And yeah, I'm just glad that you guys are on this journey with me, and I hope that you guys will just stay and continue to support and share my videos, and to continue to be a part of my family and this, you know, World Wide Web family that I have. It's awesome, and I'm just grateful that I have you guys there for support. So yep, it's about to be a crazy journey. Grad school, from what I've already experienced, is quite intense. So yeah, if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and I hope to put out a lot more information on there, and to also use my blog to write, and to also pump out material through that as well. So yeah, thank you guys so much for your support. Make sure you subscribe and join this journey, join the family. It's going to be a crazy semester, but a highly blessed and favored semester. Okay, so I'm excited and I hope you guys are too. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, share, comment, do what you do, support the G, support the homie, do what do what you do, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Not just one